Ok, ok. Bora lá continuar então nossa modo história. Calma lá.
Scouting? All clear.
All clear.
Scouting? All clear.
Tá bom, vamos lá, calma. Bora jogar um pouco mais cedo, né? Porque eu tenho que acordar 3 horas da madruga para ir trabalhar. Fala lá, tchau. Vamos continuar nossa pequena saga aqui. Bora. Começamos com a cutscene. Ih! Tem jeito da exaltação aqui. Pode jogar. Isso é muito fraco.
Oh no. Still no response. Electromagnetic interference is pretty common in hollows. I'm guessing from interference patterns.
Para.
It might be the Exaltists intentionally trying to jam us.
Você só tá chato.
The enemy reinforcements just keep coming.
Ei, você sabe por que, chato?
Squad is pinned down. Agent Squad, do you copy?
A gente dá uma... Que legal.
Enemy reinforcements spotted to the northwest.
Ela é tímida, mas...
Agent Squad.
Que isso?
Seed and the others should be okay, right? The fastest way to get comms back is to disable the nearby jamming devices.
Que isso? Pera aí, eu tenho que ativar o teu poderzinho. Pronto, agora eu sou você.
The miasma around us is getting thicker.
Miasma.
Ether activity is rising around us. Watch out for stronger enemies.
E?
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Searching for the mission target.
Ah, você? Não, eu não quero você. Essa é a Cid.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ.
Só fica nisso daí, ó.
Blitz Squad, do you copy? Comms seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
Tá Trigger aqui.
Adjusting for wind.
No, the speaker's all buzzy with
Ela dá um
Let's
zoom.
clear the nearby enemies first. Then regroup with the captain ASAP.
Tá.
I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the captain have met
Então,
up.
você tem essa magia, hein? Toma.
Need a shower? It's raining show.
Preguiçosa, não sabe andar, né?
The area's all clear now. All those
Tá.
annoying pests. Good riddance.
Caralho, quanto balanço, hein?
Do you copy?
Opa, errei. Calma aí.
Agent Squad, come in.
Agent reporting in. We read you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming.
Esse bichinho aqui é chato. Uma máquina bem ágil.
Aegis Squad, are there
Ela
any
não
ether
tem combate,
transmissions
velho. Meu Deus do
outside the
céu.
control room?
A tela é mais suporte da Tiger.
Roger. New objective. Shut down the ether transmission system.
Legal. Tá bom, já voltou. E
Remote
aí,
support.
olha essa animação, cara. Ana vai com quem?
The ether transmission system has been shut down.
Great! That cuts off the supply of miasma.
Desceu no meu caminho. Cara! Esse jogo é muito bom.
Remaining enemies and head to the meeting point.
Que porra é essa?
Time for us to show 'em what we've got, Orphe.
Tá, vambora.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Tá, legal. Tá confortável aí, gato? Olha quem veio aparecer no meu colo aí, ó. Vai subindo, vai subindo, vai. Vai subindo. Tá bom, ó. Vai descendo, vai descendo. Tá bom. Ele sempre vem no colo aqui quando tô jogando. Indo em frente, bora. Tá, vamos lá. Hora do Eus. Marquise 99.
The unknown device. Now analyzing. Network communication structure detected.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array. By cracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Tá legal, hora do puzzle lá.
Looks like Proxy's quite the skilled hacker.
You're amazing, Proxy!
You're not secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
Hey, come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
Consegue não?
Communication structure analysis. 50% complete.
Virou. Como posso dizer? Virou Fall Guys aqui, do nada.
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumex. Not gonna lie, they look pretty ominous.
Porcelumex? That's the company working with the Exaltists, right?
Not everyone in the company is bad. Hopefully.
Dá pra pular por cima?
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
Ih, vamos com ela vindo. Parece que é alternado aqui, ó. Não foi...
Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the envoy for all her hard work too. You were also amazing in battle. I was just doing my duty.
Tá. Olha em campo. Alguém tá vindo? Será que é o inimigo olhando? Ah, vai se pegar. Fala, Orpheus.
Huh?
Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
Eu não lembro.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumex investigation.
I remember.
Lembra não. Eu não lembro.
Senior says he remembers too. Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself. But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting. Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
Seed Senior? Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct. Totally different vehicles like mechs. You carry the same scent as me, Proxy. You must be quite knowledgeable in this field. Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obel Squad's comms channel, always seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as their commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution. All right, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates that the Defense Force doesn't know about. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's scales are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
I got this.
Oxi. Defuntos. Tem defunto aqui.
Those are all sacrifices?
Fate, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. Good job. 6, 5,
Vai lá, cobrinha.
2, 1. Now we're all clear.
Oval Squad. All enemies eliminated.
Que isso.
The
Ei,
rambling old man is a little seed's trophy.
The final sacrifice is about to begin. How can swirling dust compete with a blazing...
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
e ela tem as orelhas maiores.
Fate, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
A reação dele, né, preocupante.
Hey, Seed Senior. You've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma...
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes, too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags.
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon, specifically the section designated for Magus.
Mandou.
How come no one told me about it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
Calma aí.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
Praticamente ela não faz parte do teu esquadrão. Você não precisa considerar. Ela só é um auxílio.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other, or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
Peyton. Ela quase falou Peyton.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porcelumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Wi-Fi Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian division could deal with that many monsters.
The entire Obsidian division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that the sacrifices and Obscura are directly connected. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Phew. Good thing the bad guys were dealing with this time.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals...
The proxy has a point, but there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
Fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant!
Foi o que ele quis dizer. Mas falou! Eita, aqui tá ali, ó. A média. Quem que é o criador, hein? Bom, nós vamos até 7 horas, né? Ou até pelo menos concluir essa parte da história aqui. O cara desceu lá embaixo, por que não pode descer lá embaixo?
I'll show you my real value this time.
So ready for combat.
Smart choice.
I'll give you a hand. Shall we dance?
Nossa, eu já perdi tudo dela aqui. Eita. Eu quero fazer uma caçada notável, jogo. Por que eu não posso fazer uma caçada notável? Tem que terminar essa parte da história. Graças a Deus. Esse menor jeito. Fala.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Opal's squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltus lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
Help!
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltus scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltus base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the... You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists. By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Opal? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
I'll have to think about that. I remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds
Ele vai falar do mesmo jeito.
military
Entregar ela do
grade
mesmo
high
jeito.
energy lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
Na verdade, não fizemos nada.
I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away and everyone makes nice.
Não. Não é pra começar, não.
That talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows. And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
Eita. Ah, palavras afiadas. Sai daí. A briga começou aqui, sai daí.
The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes.
Você não tá velho. Você não é velho.
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in
Cala a
the
boca
same
aí, eu
class
sou inútil.
now.
Tá preguiçoso.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you.
Quero
Would you
não.
mind coming with me later?
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
Nossa, que general.
sir. You're...
Colonel Isolde, I heard that, Obel Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Wi-Fi Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then.
Olha só, tá sendo
Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Wi-Fi Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Bell.
Welcome to Wi-Fi Peninsula, Ambassador Bell.
I've been in Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple? Ah, Yunque Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Bell was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. She's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy. And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Bell is only here to assist Obel Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command. All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the Mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance. So I'm afraid I can't escort Bell to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Bell's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Major General, the Mayor and Yunque Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
Deixa eu dar tapa na cara dele. Ok, concluímos mais uma parte da história. Dá para fechar por aqui. Eu queria continuar, mas eu tenho que Vai dar mais cedo pra ir trabalhar. Eu tenho que levantar 3 horas da madruga. Vai vendo. Eu só chego aqui. Só chego aqui 2 da tarde. Olha lá. É bora próximo? Não, eu tô aqui. Saudações. Eu não posso. Eu não. Pera aí, cara. Operação Rosquinha é foda, mano. A recompensa 2.378? Pô. Ah, eu tenho que dar um jeito de. Tá, mas.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
No significant change in pulse. And your face isn't too pale. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier?
With you already calling me the villain, I figured I'd better get good at dodging torture.
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the mayor's envoy?
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications.
It means we've got your precious faith and locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just...
That's terrible!
What a shame. I never thought the legendary Proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary Proxy Phaethon was caught by Obel Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be...
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary Proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Don't worry. Opal Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy and temporarily block all... My apologies, proxy.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight order if temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the...
I never thought you'd show such Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Once again, Proxy, you have...
Ah, eu não quero participar da manutenção, quero ver aquilo lá, essa daqui, ó, Operação Rosquinha. Ah, eu tô no modo hiperfoco.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restored.
You really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as her sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
All right, you two, enough arguing. I'm just the pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hack-
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured.
Save your useless sympathy, first assistant. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the defense forces...
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Which means Bell can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the Hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that...
If the defense force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know second assistant and your master had nothing to do with it. Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Bell, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the Hollow to me and Opal Squad.
The defense force's mission is bound to be dangerous.
Ah, papai. Vai agora. Meu Deus do céu. Achei que ia ser difícil.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. A cluster of miasma. A Imperial presence confirmed. Something's off. Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma! Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms? They're coming closer. We're under attack! Fight back! Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock. More at 5 o'clock. Oh, is it the Exaltus troops? No, they emerged from the miasma. What the are we seeing the dead in broad daylight? Ethereal or monster, just take them down! Reporting in, we've got casualties. We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right. It's just as the Overseer said. Even a miracle like resurrection is...
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward...
Don't worry. My joy hasn't clouded the large-scale miasma activation experiment has...
Interessante, interessante.
The Exaltists have already figured out that so far, only Obel Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
So if we rule out interference from higher up...
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than us.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
At this point, arguing with my superior...
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunque Summit scroll. Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we could count on.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too. Please, don't betray the trust that people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Obel never fails a mission.
Da Chica até serve. Essa é boa. Da Chica até serve, é foda.
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target's stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltist's main base.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really—
You really know your way around intelligence and information. I understand your concerns.
Captain Magus?
That's because Captain
Technically, but yes. Isolde and I go way back. In fact, Obel Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde. If I can't trust Isolde...
I understand. So please believe me, when I'm acting as your—
Y la vámonos.
The Defense Force people are here.
Yeah. Who goes there?
Opa, no.
Petty thugs, blocking the way to the Creator.
The Creator will not forgive them. Our sacrifice will pave the way for our Master's return.
I've been on standby.
Get behind me! Get the targets exposed. Adjusting for wind. Here.
What the?
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from Obel Squad, there's...
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltists to our plan—
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right, and we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltists' attention, we have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended—
Credit? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed-up old dog.
Watch it! The captain has given everything to protect the city.
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones. If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Hey, are you threatening me?
Com certeza
Stay
é.
focused, soldier. Answer me. Has the Exaltists been...
Several preachers took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out...
Bunch of fools. They can't even handle something this simple properly. Obel soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to Obel.
Yes, Captain Ma... Crossfire! The Exaltists are fleeing in all directions!
Second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up. Who would ever call this an ambush? We've already failed half of the mission's objective.
Hopefully we can still find some useful documents and material. Elite targets have appeared.
Elite targets. Just the kind of fight Obel Squad's been waiting for.
Cover me, Orphe!
Wipe them out. Increase firepower. Adjusting for wind. Target locked.
Everything's on fire!
Keep your balance, George. I'm keeping up halfway through. Press the advantage.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
We'll be counting on you again this time.
Felicidade. Eita.
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow.
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename... This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just that...
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post.
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelumic Safety Inspection Reception Banquet?
A reception banquet. First.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Ah, we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower.
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro? And these troops who've been acting without Colonel...
My troops and I have our reasons for being. You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about mind your tongue. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you...
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity is...
You're right, Mr. Luke.
Tem coisa aí, hein?
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser.
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of Porcelumex's executives previously worked with the Exaltists. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the defense force.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness, Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Ok, mas vamos deixar pra amanhã. Eita, pô. Tem coisa aqui. Bora. Vai ter coisa aí. Vai ser até interessante essa premissa aí. Miau. Eu vou perguntar amanhã. Hoje eu tô indo dormir. Falou. Até mais. Tchau, tchau.